T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. We had a little bit of a hiccup there. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Last time we are live. It is a Monday night, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get set up here. All right. Busted my glasses tonight. I feel like I'm in high school. I got one arm. One arm on the glasses. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Paulie? Hello, Miss Marion Fagan. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Paulie, how's things down in WVA? Oh, there we go. Boy, I tell you, TikTok, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, down over here on the Facebook and the YouTube channels. Let's crack this open. I need this. I need this. Oh, shit. I'm about to go on. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. Well, good evening, Newfoundlanders and those who wish to be. It is I, Dean Clark, on a show called Jigs Reels Radio KW. It is an all Newfoundland music radio show. 2 hours of great Newfoundland music from the artists of Newfoundland and Labrador. It is all genres. I'm going to just shut that door. It is all genres. And tonight is going to be a ton of Christmas music. I got two unbelievable musicians in tonight's new music Monday. You heard me prepping them. Ali Power, Megan, Aletha. That's in our new music Monday. I'm going to have a chat with the crew from Kitchen Party, their latest release. Obviously, they're working now with Hurricane Music, so we're looking at pretty good. And as well, what else? Talking with Angie from the Dildo Brewery. So lots of things going on, ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's show, and it's going to be 2 hours. However, I do want to talk about a passing that went over the weekend. You guys saw my post. Ron Young. Okay, Ron Young was the pioneer, the one along with his brother who started the Down Homer. My condolences from all of us, from my family to the Ron Young family. I've known Ron since I started the show back in '88. We lost touch, obviously for obvious reasons. But back in 1988, when they launched the Down Homer, I was actually part of that launch and helping him get off the ground by promoting it on the radio show back in 1988. And my parents actually were ones that helped out as well and did a lot of deliveries of what was then a newspaper. It wasn't very thick at all. It's not what it's known to be today. But again, it started things off, and look where it is today. So again, Ron Young, who is a former Peel cop in Brampton, opened up the Down Homer, and the rest, they say, is history. Unfortunately, Ron has passed. So again, the show's condolences to Ron Young and the Young family. We got a great show, like I said, on hand to you tonight. Christmas music again tonight. It is December 16th. That means there's only a week and a bit left till Christmas. Canada Post goes back to work tomorrow for a little bit. Good luck in getting those packages, because I think they're a little backed up. So good luck to you if you have Christmas packages waiting. Good luck on that one. Let's kick off tonight's show, shall we? Just ahead of Down Forward and their Christmas song from a couple years ago. Let's play some Brian Finn, and the song is called Till the Christmas Bells Ring, a classic. Jigs Reels Radio KW. All right, there we go. Well, hey, Brian Tobin, good to have you on, my friend. All right. Yeah, it's pissing down rain here. So, hey, Stephen Button, what's going on, brother? Going to talk about Fogtown tonight, too. There's a reason. What's up, Winston? If you're chiming in here on the behind the scenes on TikTok, welcome. It is the behind the scenes of what I do here in the radio station on CKWR out of Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario. The show is called Jigs Reels Radio KW. What's going on, Lori Harris? How are you? And yeah, so basically when the microphone turns off, we get to have a chat. We get to find out what's kind of going on. So that's kind of, how we're doing. So welcome. If you've never tuned in before, CKWR.com is where you want to go to listen to the music side of it. All right, but you're here live with me now. And I usually go through 2 cans of that God's nectar. Keeps me going tonight. By the way, the black eye is getting a little better. It's not as bad from last week's fight. It's hard to believe that it's only been a week and a bit. That's crazy. What am I doing? I got to make sure that everything is up and running. And we're also going to talk about the new KMJHL hockey team that's expected to come to St. John's. I know, right? Well, we did get a new puppy. So we're trying to keep it off the pillows. We're trying to keep the damn dog off the pillows. It could be Hunter. Could be Hunter farting on the pillows. Remember doing that as a teenager, guys? Going over to somebody's house? Or was it just me? Could it just have been me? It sounded like Steve singing that part. All right. Steve Mayer. Or Steve Mahar. Steve Mahar. Yes, it does. I got Fogtown on Instagram. Like I said, guys, we're going to talk about him. If you've never had a chance to check out Fogtown swag, I'm all about swag. I love clothing that is different. I wear this in Uptown Waterloo, and everyone's like, "What's that? That is so cool!" And it's just like, no, it is Fogtown, Newfoundland, and you can only get it in Newfoundland. This is courtesy of the Side Shop, is what they got going on. So the Fogtown barber, I'll talk about it on air on my break. But I talked to my barber already here. Thanks, Lori. I agree. And so I already talked to my barber here, and he's allowing me, it's my freebie. It's my gimme, I guess, my hall pass. Hey, Esther. So I'm going to go down when I'm in Newfoundland on March 5th there and 6th. I'm going to go down to the barber shop and get the shave, get the straight blade, get her trimmed up, get her straightened out again, just like my guy does here in Waterloo. So he said it's okay. So, and I'm going to be streaming that live when they do it. So that'll be a hilarious, fun time too. Yeah, looking forward to it, people. Looking forward to it. Hang on, I got to switch this cable here. Running out of juice on the other phone here. Did you guys get a chance to see Peter Jacobs, by the way, on the Facebook Live? He put on such a good show. By the way, I'm wearing the whip hat tonight because this is my coach. Supporting, again, a local economy. He's got his Christmas drive on the go, his Christmas toy drive. Things are going well, Miss Esther. Things are going very well. It's hard to believe that Christmas is nigh. Another week and a half.
It's Christmas in our mighty town, up north in Labrador.
Quick, Paul Bump, who sings this? How's everybody doing on TikTok? It's funny when I look at TikTok, everybody just kind of rifles through. No one sticks around a long time. And I guess I'm not as entertaining as what I thought I'd be, on the TikTok, but it is what it is. Give me a second, guys. You're going to go black. I got to find my contact for Angie because I always do this. It's a time for giving and a time for sharing. A time for families, a time for care. Lots of snow on the ground. It's Christmas in our mighty town. We've got jingle bells and You'd think I'd know by now. Let's see, I gotta make sure. Oh, lucky. Okay. All right. All right. Yes, it is. You got it. It is the one and only. Now, this guy should be coming out with another CD. What do you think? How's it going, Fitzy? So I'm only going to be talking to we're only going to be talking to Justin and Terry Lynn tonight on the live to air. Apparently Tyler's feeling under the weather. Yeah, I wonder. All right, Fatally Yours. Just hung over, dude? Really? Come on. Come on. How's your hangovers at your age? I don't even know how old you are, but I'm throwing that back at you. I'm glad you did, Marion. And it's crazy. I hit over 600 on the show, on the live radio. That shocked me. That blew my mind. I never, ever had that many listeners in a 24-hour period as I did that. I'm surprised that no one has done a remake of Mariah Carey's Christmas song in a Newfie style. There's a lot of female entertainers that could do that. I wouldn't either, but you know how it goes. So next week will be the dedication night. So I'm going to be posting that next week. If anybody wants a dedication or anything like that, start thinking now, because next week that's what it'll be for the 2 hours, December 23rd. Hello, Lana Button. You're looking good, Lana. Steve got you dressed, did he? Hey, Dave, there's you.
Jigs Reels, the best in Newfoundland music on CKWL. I'm writing this letter to you, Santa.
All right, there we go, and there we go. All right. We are good. Yeah, so did you see? I'm going to talk about this, like I said, on the air. So Fogtown, Newfoundland, Lori, you know what I'm talking about. So Fogtown, Newfoundland, and their side shops got the hockey jerseys that are done in the LA Kings style. So I've told them to hold the double XL for me. They got T-shirts. And you saw me wear the Black Horse shirt in the past. That's part of their collection, too. The toques, the sweaters. I got to work 3 extra jobs next week. Next week, Jeremy. Oh, wait, do I have it on tonight? No. I was going to play that tonight, Jeremy, and then I went, nah. Just like the Mummer song, that is going to be played next week. All the traditional, the classic, hardcore Newfoundland Christmas ones that we grew up with, that's all going to be next week.
It's a special time for Christmas. And here on earth we celebrate our Savior's birth. But now there's Christmas trees in heaven.
Lana Banana.
And if Santa is just for people here on earth.
Or if you're, English UK, it's Laner. There, and I need to find this one. There we go. Okay, beautiful. There we go. Where is everybody tonight? It's a quiet one on the behind the scenes. What's going on? Yeah, the weather's supposed to be decent for us here. We're supposed to get more rain tomorrow, so that'll melt all that snow that we had last week, which is fine by me. Big Daddy don't like shoveling. I'm not a big fan of the shoveling part. Yeah, I'm really excited. They also got the Captain Newfoundland Stuffy as well. I'll be grabbing myself one of those. So if you're watching, Lana, Fofana, Banana, Whamma. Yeah, that works too. I'm sure you've been called worse, Lana. Yeah, I'm looking at their website now on their clothing. See, I got onto the clothing part because Claire Porter is a stylist at the Fogtown Barber. So I started following her and then started following the Fogtown. And then there's another, stylist, Blonde BB, part of the whole collaboration there as well. And so I've been following her and so on and so on. So, and then of course, every so often they post on the swag and I'm like, And of course, being here in Ontario, gotta be different. You gotta be different. And Newfoundland is different. Wait. Wait. We'll do one more and then we're gonna chat. Okay, Paul, who sings this? Dave, don't say a word. Don't help him. Ready? Jackson, what's going on? You get a fist bump. How are you, Jackson? I haven't talked to you in forever. How's the family? How's the Sims? The Sims family. I'm really glad you guys are on the behind the scenes because I'd be laughing to myself. Dermot O'Reilly composed this one, as we all know. This is on the Homebrew Christmas. That's how far back this one goes. You guys should almost be done school for the holidays, Jackson? Paul bump dances with everybody, except we haven't had our dance. And a Merry Christmas. Hopefully you get a chance to tune in, Esther. That would be actually really cool. Spread the word out there. All right. Hello.
I'm here with the Hickeys. How are you?
The Hickeys. Wow, that sounded like a hi. Thank you for calling the Hickeys. Please leave a message after the tone. I'm Justin. I'm Terry Lynn. I'm Miles. Thank you for calling. Oh, that's hilarious. So Tyler is sick, huh?
Yes, we've all been going through the rounds of pneumonia.
Oh no. That's not good at all.
It's been a rough month.
Oh my God. And of course, performing must suck with that too, then.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
We're trying our best, putting our smiles on.
That's all you can do. All right. We're going to go in about 20 seconds.
Okay.
I have 0 questions. I like to wing it, so we're going to have so much fun.
Okay.
Slowly falling. Jigs Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5. That is none other than Celtic Connection Children's Winter. It is Paul Bump's favorite track. He actually has that one on his playlist all year round. Linda Dwyer to Santa Visit Heaven, Christmas in a Mining Town, the Iron City Ramblers, which we all know Ron Harvey, Dorena Harvey's dad, was the lead in that band. Down Forward, Christmas with My Family, very good friends of ours. And Brian Finn, Till the Christmas Bells Ring. It is a Christmas show and will be until after Christmas. It is the annual Christmas show next Monday night, so I will be posting on if you guys want to dedicate and say hello to anybody next Monday night. I will let you know on how to do it. I am really excited. I've got 3 out of the 4 members of Kitchen Party. Well, 3.5, or 3 1/4. 2 and I'd say 2 1/4 of the members of Kitchen Party coming up in 30 seconds. How's the weather down home? Pretty decent, I heard.
Cold. It's very cold. We got the wood stove in.
Oh,
That's right. It's very cozy here.
I can imagine. All right. All right, and we're back here on the show, and it is a great honor. I don't think, you know what, and I've never had these guys on the air before, but I absolutely love them. I call them my cousins, I guess. They're so much fun to see live, and if you ever get a chance to drink with Ty, please do so. He's cheap. Unfortunately, he's not with the phone tonight because he's ill. Apparently, the pneumonia is going around, but I do have 2 1/4 of the members. We got Justin, Terry Lynn, and hopefully Miles is still up. Is he still up?
We're all here. Hi, Dee.
Hello. Welcome to the show, finally. It's been crazy, and I can't believe I've never had you guys on the show before.
I know. We've only just run into you down a piece of past the 4th Street.
That's it. There he is. There he is. There's Mr. Miles. So let's get into this. How is it with Miles being on the road with you guys?
It's great. He's at an age now where a lot of parents, I guess, aren't really into screens for their kids, but Miss Rachel is our best friend.
There's nothing wrong with that. Has he picked up an instrument yet? Picked it up and not thrown it back now, but has he picked up an instrument yet?
Yeah, he's been strumming away on the guitar. We've got guitars hanging all through our house. So he points up at the ceiling and says, guitar. Come down for him and he strums it and I play the chords. He's in training already.
That is amazing. So he said guitar before daddy? So you're sitting there going, yes, guitar. Wait a minute. Hold on now. So everything is going well with you guys. You've just signed on with Hurricane Music. What was that reaction like when those guys called you up and said, hey, come over to our label?
It has been the most positive experience. We played for Music NL, one of the showcases, last year, and Dave Shears was acting as stage manager for that event, and he came up right after the show and gave us his card and said, you need to get in touch with me, and I can help you out.
That is, yeah, I love the fact that these guys can do that, especially down home, right? No matter who you run into, it's like, okay, let's go. And then I'm sure probably within the week, you're already collaborating. You're already coming up with something because you just launched a new song, and we'll talk about that very shortly. But let's go back prior to Hurricane Music. How long has Kitchen Party been together?
We have been together since, when was COVID, 2020?
Yeah, that's been so long ago.
I know. I feel like I've blanked out that part of my brain.
So has everybody.
Yeah. We got together in January of that year. Our first show was actually opening for Shanniganuk at the 12th Night Dance in Flat Rock. And then we had a bunch of shows booked for March, like St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
We have 15 shows, and we got to play one. And then that's when we started our live stream every Wednesday. And yeah, it's just been onwards and upwards since then. We recorded our first album in our living room, literally, with, we called it Blanket Fort vocal booth.
That's old school. That is definitely old school. At least you didn't record it though on a Tascam 4 cassette recorder. You know, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So then now all of a sudden, was it always the three of you that got together?
Yeah, it has always been the three of us. We started out Mom and Dad's kitchen because there was bubbles and double bubbles. So it was like, okay, these are the people you're allowed to hang out with. So, you know, we weren't forced, but a little bit forced.
So you and your brother obviously have been playing forever. Was there always a competition between you two in the household?
No. Tyler is 9 years younger than me. So.
Oh, I thought he was older. See, he's not on the line, so I can say whatever.
Yeah, 30 points here now.
You like that one? You like that one? Good. Okay. Yes. So he's 9 years younger. So obviously you grew up in a home and started playing and perfected your art a lot sooner than Tyler. But he obviously, I'm sure, looked up to you through those growing years as well. Did you ever kind of take him under your wing and just said, hey, let's do this?
I think our family is super musical. So every Christmas and every birthday party and even every funeral, all the guitars come out, accordion, people singing. So it's kind of like you're forced into to take part in all the fun. So I think we both grew up wanting to be part of it.
Oh, and that when you hear, and I talk to a lot of musicians, I have never met anybody who is just all of a sudden went, yeah, you know what? My parents didn't play a thing. My parents weren't very artistic. So I just picked up the guitar and started playing. I've never heard that yet. I've always heard that, yeah, my parents are my aunts and uncles, and we've always had that party. Justin, how do you get involved in all of this?
Well, lucky for me, Terry Lynn had recommended me to Con O'Brien to be in the Irish Descendants. So that kind of really started my musical career, and I've been playing with the Descendants now. You know, I just finished up with them.
Yep.
I punched about 10 years with them. So that really honed my skills to be able to translate into Kitchen Party, for us to be able to kind of come out of the gate strong and make good decisions, you know, business-wise and musically.
Yep.
And I think that gave us a really good head start into our Kitchen Party career, you know.
Wow. So you being part of the Irish Descendants, you thought that Terry Lynn was just, you know, pretty cute, and you decided that, hey, one day I'm going to ask her out. Is that kind of how that happened? Or was she wowed with your musical prowess and you kind of swooned her with your, hey, Terry Lynn? Did you kind of anything like that? Or did you just go, hey, want to go out to Keith's?
Dean, I didn't do it with my good looks.
I actually went to the same high school, and Justin was king of the prom, Mr. Popularity.
What?
And I mean, I just thought he was the coolest, and he actually taught me how to play guitar. So that's how we got our start.
Oh, that's crazy. That is amazing. So I want to play a song here now, The Victim of Last Night. I think this was actually one of the very first. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to do No Word of a Lie. This is off of your, which album was it? The first or the second?
No Word of a Lie was off of our second album.
And so what was the reason behind the No Word of a Lie?
It's actually actually a song about mine and Tyler's grandfathers. How they're both these incredible people, and their lives have just been so insane that you think they're making stuff up. Like our dad's dad, he travels all over the world, and he'd come back and tell us stories like, well, yeah, I went to China and I got spit on by a camel. And you're like, what are you talking about? Got the pictures. And you're topless next to a camel.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so no word of a lie. It is actually based on a true story.
Yeah.
And here it is. Kitchen Party, no word of a lie, off of their second album, title track. I've got them on the phone, at least two of them. Jigs Reels Radio KW, Mix 98.5. I love the fact of the real stories. You know, just, you don't get that. Even today, people are writing music down home, and it's all based on storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's so cool just to get that on a regular basis. And yeah, because there's so much to do. There's not a lot that I'd be able to write about up in here in Ontario, except for the shitty driving and, you know, the high prices and the lack of affordable health, you know, all that fun stuff. Everyone's on the behind the scenes saying, hey, hello, everybody. Kitchen Party is their favorite band, etc., etc. Yeah, there it is. Lana Button says, I loves me some Kitchen Party. They knows I'm their number one fan.
We do love Lana. And her husband Steve is like an amazing musician as well.
Well, I only came across Steven. Lana, how did we come about? It was about 2 weeks ago, right? 3 weeks ago. All of a sudden I got some music sent to me from him, and that was it. That's how it starts. And yeah, so then all of a sudden they've now started on the behind the scenes, and away we go. So yeah. You guys all set for Christmas?
We are. We went and cut down our tree. What day was that? 2 days ago?
That's a perfect time. Just in on the backyard, didn't you?
Well.
There's enough trees in Newfoundland.
What's the legal answer here?
Oh, right. Well, we are off the air. Oh, wait, but we are doing a live behind the scenes. Terribly sorry, Facebook. There is no Facebook jail or TikTok jail. Terribly sorry. You heard nothing.
Nothing incriminating.
Nothing at all. We did not swear. Facebook, they just ignore us. Oh, the ribs are already starting to hurt. It was so funny because when I was interviewing Con and I was talking with Rowan, I said, it's not that it's 35 over 35. It's 35 musicians over 35 years. And Con started laughing. He's like, yeah, that's actually pretty accurate.
I was like, member number 98.
You come on stage with your number in front of you.
No name, just a number.
Just a number. Just a number. Oh my God. Oh.
You guys, are you all ready for Christmas?
Slowly but surely, trees up. We ended up getting got a new puppy. My daughter and her boyfriend and his family, it was an accident bred. So it was kind of an oops. So they had two out of the litter, and they had one sold, and we went over, and Dana fell in love with the one. So we named her Priscilla because my other dog's Presley, and my previous dog was named Elvis. So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So we got 3 dogs in the house now. And yeah, it's a shit ton of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, here we go.
The tree. Okay.
Jigs Reels Radio KW, Mix 98.5. That is Kitchen Party. No word of a lie, based on a true story. And I do have Justin and Terry Lynn and Miles. You can hear them yammering in the background there. Now, how old is Miles now? Just over a year, just under 2?
He's just under 2. He'll be 2 on March 1st.
Oh my goodness. And how has he been? Has the terrible twos kicked in yet?
Well, he says a lot of words. Michael might be his favorite one.
Oh, so he's already got the attitude like a 15-year-old. Perfect. That's wonderful. I wonder who he got that one from, Tyler. See, Tyler's not on the line, so Please. See, there he is. There's Tyler speaking through Miles. Don't tell Tyler at all because he won't buy me any drinks when I go down in March. So, so you guys launched that song, Plank Her Down. And it was your first song in just around a year since your last release, give or take?
Yeah, we released Hunitsu, I think, in May. And then Plank Her Down in December.
And the reason by Plank Her Down in December, obviously, it's a kind of a Christmassy theme sort of style, the pictures and everything like that. What is expected after Plank Her Down? Are we going to get another album coming out for 2025?
You certainly are. We're going to record a new EP with Arcade Music with Matt Dines at the helm and Dave Shears, of course, producing it. And we're so excited. We had such a great experience in the studio with both of those guys.
Like I watch and I see Kathy Stock and, you know, kind of with them. And of course, I've met Dave and Matt, and those guys are a lot of fun. What's it like being in this studio? It's obviously you guys are super good friends. So it's not work related, so to speak, as it's just going in, you know, banging on some instruments and away you go, singing a few songs and just having a ton of fun. Is that how it feels?
It's very much like that. And it was the first time that we recorded the song and had it done. And then Dave and Matt said, okay, we're going to get you guys to come back in and we're just going to get you to ad lib over the song like you're performing it live, because it's always saying how our live performance, you know, is our big selling point. And I agree.
Yeah.
You know, we love performing.
Yeah.
So it was so fun to go back in and just, you know, have a laugh over the song.
So you guys have been playing a long time now. And I caught you for the very first time when I was home at actually Shamrock. You guys were sitting there, and I was sitting there. Dana and I were having a few drinks with the guys from Down Forward. And I looked over and I knew you guys, and I'm like, oh my God. I said to Dana, I'm like, that's Kitchen Party. That is Kitchen Party. And I think Miles was just born around that time. And that was when I gave you guys the t-shirts. And then I saw you, that was at George Street at the festival. And then I saw you guys up on stage, and your energy on stage is the same from when you step on that stage to when you step off the stage. What drives that energy?
I think just having fun. Music is so fun for us, and it's so important to portray that. Justin always says mistakes are fun. So we just try to keep that in mind and keep it light. And, you know, we want the people watching us to be having a good time.
But you guys are up there and you're laughing, you're smiling all the time. And even when you're playing the whistle, you're like, you're smiling as you're playing it. So let's talk about that. When did you start learning to play that? Because I'll be honest, and if Fred Jurgensen is listening, you are like the number 2 of all aside behind Fred, I would dare say. And Paul Bump is on the behind the scenes. He's going to chime in and he would say the same thing. Where did you?
That's a huge compliment.
Oh, absolutely. I love listening to you play that. So when did you start picking that up?
Well, actually, the grandfather who traveled the world.
No word of a lie.
Brought me back a handmade tin whistle from Brazil. He ran into this gentleman on the street who was forging copper,
Oh my goodness.
And he brought this home to me, and I was 7. I'll send you a picture. You can post it.
Yes, please.
But that's when I started to play, and then I played flute in high school, and then I kind of fell out of it. And then Aaron College started doing these at the Black Sheep every Thursday. Dude, that was probably 6 or 7 years ago. And I was like, that was my New Year's resolution. I'm going to get back into playing the whistle and really trying my hardest at it. And that's how I'm back at it now.
That's crazy. See, and see, in our school, we had the recorder, and I hated it. So if I would have stuck to it, I could have been good as you. Damn it. Yeah. So anybody there, that's perfect. And you could use it, as a Harry Potter wand when you're hammered on George Street, and no one would know the difference. Justin, Laviosa. No, it's Laviosa. I could definitely see Tyler be doing that. Blanker down. I could see Tyler doing that the next time I'm home. Yeah. So Justin, you play a myriad of music instruments as well. you're not only, you know, the guitarist of the side of things. What other instruments do you pick up and play?
But yeah, I'm mainly a bass player, but I love playing acoustic. That's what I started on, and I mean, if it's got strings, I can make it make noise, kind of thing. Mandolin, ukulele.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I've got a few instruments under my belt.
See, now that's such talent, and it's all by ear, right? You were never trained or anything; it was all self-taught, correct?
Yeah, mostly self-taught. Years ago, Sonny Hogan had a school, and I remember I took lessons with John Borelli as well as Chris Dooley of Timber. So I had a couple of really good bass players to teach me along the way, and it really translated. But once you get, it's like anything. Once they give you the push to get up and running, then you kind of start teaching yourself a little bit too, and you're just off to the races.
Yeah. See, I wish I had not just the time, and it's not an excuse. I would love to learn to play the acoustic, but man, it's I let you guys do that. I will play your music all day, every day. So you guys keep recording. I will not lift an instrument. I can sing, I can whistle. And Dave Fitz on the behind the scenes. A couple of people have asked me that they're going to get me on their album or on a couple of songs to whistle. So again, I can't be as good as you, Terry Lynn, but I'm going to do my best. I sound like Zamfir. You know what I mean? You know, in the magic flute. So we're going to go that route.
We can just go on a track one of these days.
You know what? That would be awesome. I would love that. Coming up, you got your Christmas all settled in. Any more shows prior to next week, or are you done now until the new year?
You can catch a live stream on our Facebook on Tuesdays next Monday, and maybe a special little surprise post the live stream. And we do have the 12th night dance in Flat Rock, but that's sold out today. So
That it did sell out finally, right?
well, they went on sale today and sold out today.
Oh, so tell us about that. Who's all going to be at the 12th night then?
That's us and the Masterless Men.
Wow, and it's sold out already.
Yeah.
Oh, how does that make you feel? How, when you all of a sudden, do you think you've made it when all of a sudden a show does that and within like an hour, all of a sudden it's sold out?
It's pretty, it makes us feel pretty proud.
Yeah.
I think that we came from like sitting in our parents' kitchen to selling out a venue. Like, it's very nice.
You know what? You guys are truly natural at what you do. I am honored to and happy to call you my friends. Is that okay? Like, I guess I should have asked you. I'm like assuming, can I call you? No, I look at you guys as true talent. And you know what? Even though you've only been together not as long as some other ones, you guys are pioneers, in my opinion, in Newfoundland music scene. There's a lot of people that look up to you, and it's your personalities, it's your stage presence, it's your sound, it's everything. You have it all. And you know what? Take that to wherever you go, because that is a special talent to have, what you guys have.
Steve, you're so sweet. My God. If you were here for Christmas, I'd say come by for a cup of slush.
Well, we're going to have to save that until March, till I'm home. How's that?
Sounds good.
Listen, I'm going to finish off with Planker Down. Guys, again, thank you so much. And Miles, is there anything, Miles, if you're there, is there anything you want to say to anybody, Miles?
Oh, hey, can you say hi? Hi. No.
No, he can say no. We already established that part. So, guys, thank you so much for coming on the air. Merry Christmas to you and your family. And if Tyler, let him know that I wish him a very Merry Christmas. Thank you guys again for coming on the air. I greatly appreciate it and I'm truly honored.
Thanks so much for having us, Dean, and we can't wait to see you in March.
You betcha.
Christmas, buddy.
You got it, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. There it is, kitchen party. I told you guys we were going to have a lot of fun. Man, oh man. And you know what they are? Paul Bum said on the backside, if you've ever been to Newfoundland and all of a sudden you're walking down, and I've done this, I've walked down George Street. This is how I caught Terry Lynn. And she had her Tim Hortons cup. She was feeling under the weather and she had tea. And I was like, hey, it's Terry Lynn. And you'd see them on the street, Jen from Celtic Connection. You'd see Stephen from Down Forward. You'd see anybody, Peter Vance. You'd see Rodney Slade. And it's just so cool to walk down George Street or Water Street and bump into musicians. And they're just like regular human beings, But when you do what I do, I put them up on a pedestal because they are magnificent performers, singer, songwriters, and that's where they belong. And I'll tell you. I tell you. Wonderful people. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on that one and live. Terry Lynn and Justin and a little bit of Miles. So let's play Plank Her Down, shall we? This is their latest song. It is called Plank Her Down. Plank Her Down. I just said that, Todd. Jigs and Reels Radio. Mix 98.5. Turn this one up on Bust.
1, 2, 3, ho!
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was fun. That was fun. I stumbled, did I? I didn't stumble. Just a little bit. I wasn't going to say that on air and give it away. So next Monday night, as we all know, they reminded me Tibbs Eve is next Monday. I'm going to do my best to I'm going to do my best to see if I can bring some slush in, some Newfie slush. I just got to get myself the pail. And, I made it last year and it was so good, but it didn't last. I need the 5-gallon pail. No, it's not. It's just, I didn't shave my head. So I get a little bit of stubble. I got a little bit of stubble on there. That was a lot of fun. Man, oh man, oh man. I could talk to those guys all night. Plank her down. Yeah, so Tibbs Eve next Monday night. So you can watch them, watch me. We're good. There you are. Did you hear your song tonight, Mr. Old Feller? That was awesome. That was so much fun.
Gary Fitzpatrick, and you're listening to Jigs and Reels with Dean Clark.
That's a pretty cool story about the no word of a lie. Yeah, I bet, eh? The Chia Pet look.
1, 2, 3, it's Christmas time again.
Jeremy, Paul and I don't look anything alike. Not at all. I tell you, the thing is, thanks, Zachar. So 6 to 8. And I know it's going to go till 9:30, so crank me up next week. Crank me up wherever you guys are on Tibbs Eve in Newfoundland, on the Rock, wherever, out west, wherever. 6 o'clock Eastern time, wherever you are. Turn it up on Bust next Monday night. It is the annual Christmas show. We'll call it the Tibbs Eve show next Monday night because it is Tibbs Eve. But yes, I got to make myself a big giant thing of. I think I am gonna do it. No, should I? No, maybe a 5-gallon because it'll go maybe, but that's a lot of booze. That's a lot of booze, and it is not cheap. I'll figure it out. Are you? There it is, man. One of these times, I'm gonna make it home for Christmas. I will make it home for Christmas, and we are going to do it up right. I will get a haul, and we will have one big-ass giant. Hello, Mr. Gavin Sims. I will get ourselves a haul, and anybody can show up. There is no rhyme or reason. It'll be a Tibbs Eve party, Don't know where we'll hold it, but we'll do it somewhere. Free for everybody. Donation to the food bank. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Look, I'm already starting to think ahead, and you know it's going to happen. Every thought I had has always come true. So we'll do that. So next year, not 2025. I ran out of my holidays already. But we're going to do we'll do it in CBS. CBS, are we in? The Legion 2026 Christmas. What do you say, Dougie? Go ahead and book her. I like that idea. I like that idea. Hello, Allie Power. I am glad that you chimed in. See, this is the behind the scenes, Allie. All right. So, Allie, make sure, mark it down. 2026 Christmas. All right. We're going to have it at the Legion. Beautiful. Let's do it. Let's friggin' do it. Let's open the doors up. Tibbs Eve party. We'll broadcast it live. Oh, you guys are all perfect. Just wear normal stuff. Be myself. Of course, Francie. I'll bring down some shorts so they look like, oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Fitzy. Hello, Wanda Hickey from CB. Oh, man, you got me excited. But I'm going to be messaging you. I'm going to be messaging you after, Allie. I got something to ask you. Actually, now that both you and Megan will be on the show tonight, I'm just going to put it out there when I get this going. All right. Well, it's close to 7 o'clock. I might as well crack my second can. Cheers, everyone. Yep, that's what we'll do. Dougie, you got a good one. Oh, yeah. All right, 2026 Tibbs Eve party. Jigs Reels Radio KW presents, perhaps with Island Echoes. Okay, so Dana, if you're watching, we're going. Bring that. Bring that. We'll put it in a horse trough. Ooh. Oh, one of those big bins. Oh, man. Which one there, Fitzy? 2-inch tape, or was it a 1-inch tape? Had a lot of compliments. Did you guys, 20-minute staggering, eh, Dougie? All right. Mark it down, ladies and gentlemen. Tibbs Eve. There it is, Blue Belton. Okay, I got Blue Belton on the other side here saying the same thing. CBS, the Legion, Tibbs Eve 2026. Can't believe I'm already planning this. Open door, all musicians ready to go. Sound good? The doors are open. We'll go to whenever. We'll go to Eastern Standard Time. Okay, that's how we'll do it. Not Newfoundland time, Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to put this in my phone, Dougie. I'm putting it in my phone, Dougie. You're going way back, Fitzy, on that one. We're going to make a lot of taxi cabs, a lot of money that day. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5. That is the ever so classic Ron Hines. Be there Christmas Eve. Christmas time again, the fine lads. And we finished off that great interview with Kitchen Party and Planker Down, their brand new one. If you guys are watching on the behind the scenes here, you're going to see some ideas that have been thrown around. Man, oh man, oh man. You know, I do things because I do things and I don't really think about them. It's true. I don't think about a lot of things. And then I just plan them. And then I'm like, oh, crap. How am I going to pull this off? And it always happens. It always goes well. Okay. I pull my hair out. That's why I shave my head so I don't have to. So with that said, we're on the behind the scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. What are you going to be doing on Tibbs Eve on 2026? Anything? No? Well, let me tell you where you want to be. You want to be at the Legion in CBS, because Jigs and Reels Radio KW and perhaps this other thing that I'm trying to do next year is going to be holding a Tibbs Eve party. Yes, I'm already planning it. We're going to do it. We are so going to do it. Dougie Fry is going to talk to the president tomorrow. We're going to book her. We're going to get her done. And you know what? We're not sure if we're going to charge for tickets. Musicians are going to be galore. You just show up, bring your guitar, plug in, plug play. There is no rhyme or reason. If you show up with a guitar and you want to get up and play, then get up and play. That's how we're going to do it. It's going to be an open door policy. What do you say? What do you say? Would you go home for something like that at CBS, at the Legion? Huh? I think it would be a great time. I've already marked it down. It's in pen. Usually I write in pencil, but because it's in pen, it's standard. 6:56 here on Jigs and Reels. We're going to play one more track and then get into chatting with Miss Angie Reed. They had a fun weekend. Santa Claus was kicking around, and of course, through a special cause, they got some great toys, and we're going to find out about what that's about. So hold on. We're going to continue on the last two and a song called Merry Christmas to You on Jigs and Reels Radio KW, Mix 98.5. Make it happen, Doug. Mavis Turner, how are you? Oh, thank you too, hon. What's going on, Gila Bell? Oh, I think the Red Bull's starting to kick in. Yes! You rock, dude. I love you, man, like a brother. Fitz bump. But we will have some bands there. All right, we will. I'm going to message Kitchen Party and see if they want to take part. I'm going to message bands and see. Down forward, Salt Beef Junkies, what do you say? What do you say? Tibbs Eve, you know what? We'll maybe start it at like 3 in the afternoon and freaking go until like 1 in the morning. Oh, man. And we'll see if we get like a food truck. Oh. Fitzy, I know what you're thinking. It'd be a perfect time for you, Fitzy. I know what we're talking about. And yes, my arm on my glasses broke. So if they look like they're like this, no, I have them. It's the arm is broke. Oh, absolutely, brother. All right, let's call Miss. Oh, there's the number. Dude, you got me pumped, man. Paul Bump, I think you should come up to Newfoundland for Christmas, Paulie. Bring your family up. I haven't been to Newfoundland for Christmas in, I think, since I was 7, maybe 9 years old. That would have been it. Christmas to you.
Hello.
Good evening, my dear. How are you? You're good. You're looking good.
Oh, yeah, you too.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Oh my God, I watched your voice, by the way. It was awesome.
What's that? Sorry. Oh, did you? Oh, thanks.
I see it. Yeah, it was awesome.
There, I'm gonna post it. The guy from YouTube did the full video from the opposite side where I jumped into the almost into the stands. So, yeah, you got to see that part. Poor lady almost died. I scared the shit out of her. I almost went through the ropes at her. All right, here we go. Jigs and Reels Radio KW, Mix 98.5. Man, the laughs still continue. So I got on the telephone lines, Miss Angie Reed, all the way from Dildo Brewery, as we do each and every Monday night when we can. But we talk about what's going on at the brewery and all the festivities and everything like that. And of course, all the fun charitable things they do as well, like they had over the weekend. But we were talking about my fight last week, and it's hard to believe that it's only been a week and a day, and I'm still riding high from that, Angie. And the black eye is nearly gone, but we were talking, I'm going to post on the video kind of a different angle from highlights from the fight. And as I was watching it, I was actually impressed with myself. I did hold my own. At one point, I'm like, oh, man, I got my butt kicked. But no, I actually held my own and excited to do more, Angie. So, you know, you never know. You never know. So how are things down home, Angie Reed?
Oh, my goodness. Things are great. Everybody's in the Christmas spirit. There's lots of nice giving and those sorts of things happening. So, yeah, and as you said, we just had a great weekend.
Yes.
Where we hosted our Shares Magic event. This was the third year running, and we collected once again a full room of gifts and donations for the local children. So the children who are in need, families that are in need, right here along the shore. So we had an amazing weekend. Yeah.
You know, it's such a great time of year, and you know, we always forget that we are so rushed and we forget about other people. But this time of year, and to do what people did and go out and spend their hard-earned money for kids and stuff that they don't even know, that sure means a lot. And to see that happen, that, you know, that's such a great gesture and such a kind thing to do.
Yeah. Well, Dean, I mean, I know, you know, not to dampen things, but I mean, you know, Christmas is, yes, a very great time of year.
Yes.
It's fun. It's, you know, I mean, we love out shopping and buying things for our kids and, you know, seeing all that happiness and that sort of thing.
Yes.
Not all families experience that.
Mm-hmm.
And we, you know, I think, I don't know. I mean, I just, me and the girls were just chatting about today, and I, you know, as a community and as, you know, people from all of the communities up in the store here, you know, if we all just chip in a little bit just to help make other people's Christmas just a little bit brighter, you know, it just I don't know, it just makes it all meaningful and what Christmas is really, you know, supposed to be all about. And so, you know, just remembering that not everybody, you know, is having, you know, the best Christmas.
Of course.
And so being able to, so just being able to do something, you know, to not forget those people.
Yeah. And you give so much back.
We had a very nice weekend, and today we delivered all the gifts.
What were the faces like? What was the reaction like when you brought all that down?
Yeah, well, I didn't go with it this year. Lauren went with it, and Tanya, who was our partner in this year, my pictures. We partnered with those guys this year, and if you're not familiar with it, Tanya has a store down in New Harbor, and it's an absolutely beautiful store, you know, full of all kinds of beautiful housewares and clothing and everything. So we partnered together this year, and Tanya and her team created the space that we had our event in. All their beautiful Christmas decorations, and I mean, it was such a warm setting. It was so beautiful. And the kids came in; they had those magical moments with Santa. So, they delivered the gifts and stuff today, and there were tears shed. And the room. Well, I tell you, Lauren, so my niece Lauren, who works with us, she came back from it, and she was just, you know, beaming. She was like, Aunt Angie, it was just amazing to stand there in that room and know that we helped, you know, bring all these gifts, and like the moms and dads and parents and guardians can come in and shop for their kids.
See, and that right there, you give yourself a big round and a big pat on the back for what you did for that, Angie. Congratulations. That's so special. And you guys give so much back to the community. And you know, that's how you and I are. Like, you are, that's why I love having you on the air. It's because you're just so kind-hearted and so full of love and just full of generosity that, you know, you and the family at the Dildo Brewery, it's a perfect fit. It's a perfect fit. You guys are amazing. So let's talk.
People need to be asked sometimes. I think, I know you're saying, this is awesome, that kind of thing, but I personally believe, like, it is all of us. It is community. It is,
there's nobody in the community that wouldn't lend a hand if asked.
Yep.
Or is told that somebody needed it, you know. So
Yeah.
well, we might initiate these types of events and do these
Sure.
types of things, but it is the people. It is
Yeah.
the people that you know, they just stand up and they come out in droves and they support. So all the thanks goes out to our communities and everyone who helps support. So
That is awesome. So again, a big pat on the back for that. You guys had some great musicians coming out, not too far away from Christmas. You have this weekend, you have Tibbs Eve. And then what about New Year's Eve? What's kind of going on over the next little bit as far as entertainment goes?
yeah, okay. So this weekend coming is basically, I guess this weekend coming is kind of our wrap-up weekend now, right before Christmas.
Uh-huh.
So we still have just a couple of tickets left, and that was later this evening now. So we have Carla Pilgrim.
Oh, yes.
A Christmas to Remember is this Friday night, and if I know there's not many out there that hasn't seen a Carla Pilgrim show, but for anybody who has, oh God,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
She just puts out the best show. I have to say, she's amazing. She's a powerhouse, right? I mean,
Oh,
beautiful.
yep.
So she has her show this Friday night, and as I said, I do believe there was this afternoon. There was just a couple of tickets left. So that's happening on Friday. Saturday night we actually we had a cancellation, so we're rebooking Saturday night.
Okay.
Then Sunday the 22nd is, oh my God, it's like one of the most awesome days of the year for us. It's Christmas in the cold. So
Oh, nice.
we do entertainment all day long, and that's the open mic is there for anyone all day on Christmas in the cold.
Uh-huh.
But we also have a mummers parade. We have a mummers parade at 2 p.m. and all the mummers come over to the brewery, and we just have a fabulous day. And, yeah, I can't express it enough. It's like our kickoff to Christmas. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's that time of year, and you get the Mummers Parade in Bowering Park. Now you guys have got yours on the go. Looking so forward to watching and looking at the pictures and the videos. And then Tibbs Eve. Are you guys doing anything Tibbs Eve?
We're not. So we kind of do. There's a very local thing that happens here in Dildo on Tibbs Eve. It's called Joe Sires. And we go around shed to shed, and we kind of have our own little, I guess it's like a shed crawl, that sort of thing.
Yep.
And so that's the reason why the brewery does not book anything. So that's we're all out celebrating as a community together, house to house, and, doing that whole thing. So, so we don't do the Tibbs Eve thing at the brewery for that.
Yep.
Because we kind of have our own little thing going on here in Dildo.
The little shed party. And of course, Dino Reed recorded a song of that. And I think I played it last week or the week before. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Dean is the kickoff to our Joe Sires here, right? Like he kind of starts the gathering.
Yep.
With the guitar going, and it's a good old fashioned Newfie time.
Oh, looking forward to it. Again, some more pictures. Well, I guess I really won't see any pictures because, incriminating evidence. So yeah.
Get a good shed picture.
Yeah. Okay. All right. A good shed picture. Just to the shed, nobody inside. So I got to ask you, how many sheds can you get to before you're done for the night?
We do a couple houses.
All right. So you're good that way. All right. Listen, Angie, we're going to, if we don't, you know what? Let's not talk next week. Or unless you want to chat, we can chat from one of the sheds. We'll get everybody on the behind and they'll scream and yell and we'll talk to them. And let's have a good party next week on the air then too. How's that sound?
Let's see if we can arrange it.
Let's do it. We'll see what kind of shape you're in.
Oh God, I'll be good.
Of course you will be. Angie, always a pleasure. Enjoy Carla this weekend and everything else that goes along with it. And we'll chat with you next Monday night, my friend. All right, Angie. Good night. That is none other than the infamous Angie Reed of the Dildo Brewery. And yes, so the shed party, Sawyer's Eve there, and then Tibbs Eve. And it's funny how, everybody has their little difference. We'll be celebrating Tibbs Eve here on the air next Monday night. 7:09. Let's continue on, shall we? We've got some more great music coming up. And you know what? We're going to get into the new music Monday here very, very shortly. Let's take a few years back and play some Lloyd Snow. And here we go. Merry Christmas from our house to yours. Jigs Reels Radio KW Mix 98.5. Yeah, I absolutely love the way they what they do at the Dildo Brewery. Those guys are friggin' awesome. Hello, Forever Loopy on the TikTok side of things. I figured you'd be on TikTok because that's new for you, isn't it? You're not really not on, you know. We'll see about the behind the scenes. Again, Francie, if you're there, we're not doing it. Okay, Francie, we're not doing it if you're there. What's up, Mr. BL, Mr. Bill? Let's go here. All right, so in January. Yeah, so anyways, going back, Francie, the dog we well, so the dog we ended up getting is a Shih Tzu. It's a Shih Tzu. Like I said, we named her Priscilla, and yeah, so we're pretty happy about it. We're really, really happy. It was one of those ones where we just went, again, it was an idea Dana and I had. We saw her and we're like, we're good. Mr. Shanahan, I'm good. How are you, my friend? I got your song tonight too. I forgot to put it on the list. All right, Mr. Shanahan. To you. All right, Lloyd Snow, Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5. And it's like, oh, what is this? Yes, it is, Jeremy. Your favorite time of the show, my favorite time of the show. Oh, yeah. That means it's time now to play the new music Monday. And I've got 3 tracks tonight. I did say 2. I've got Isaac Shanahan. And we'll talk about how I absolutely missed his song because I did not know who it came from because he's Isaac Shanahan on the Facebook, as you can see. But when he sent me the email, I had absolutely no idea. So I thought it was somebody from actually Ireland sending me songs because that's happened in the past. So Isaac Shanahan, I've got your song coming up as well. So 2 powerhouses, 3, in fact, are going to be taking part in tonight's New Music Monday. All right. This young lady has done many things with Mr. Fitz, the one and only Mr. Fitz. Her name is Alice Sims Power. She's been calling Cupid's home for 30 years. Come from a musical family, she says. There was always a guitar and a record player in the house. Self-taught to play guitar at age 15. Started singing in primary school choir and then went on to perform at high school talent shows. Started playing at the local Legion for Sunday matinees. Then she branched out to pubs, eateries, private parties, and on to microbreweries and similar establishments. She grew up listening to Newfoundland Irish and classic country, which of course she still loves. She also plays a wide variety of music at the gigs, everything from Joni Mitchell to Jethro Tull. What? CCR, Bob Seger, Lumineers, Brandy Carlisle, etc. What? That's just to name a few. Recorded her very own CD, Watch Me Go, back in 2011, which she would prefer to as a type of folky sound. She continues to play out often and can, when she time off obviously allows her to. Dave Fitz had a hand in this. Thank you, Mr. Dave, as always, sending me the best stuff that possibly could happen. We're going to listen to brand new music right now. Singer-songwriter from Cupid's, Miss Allie Power. Winter's come and gone. I can't go soon enough. On Jigs and Reels Radio KW, New Music Monday, Mix 98.5. Turn it up.
Oh, little red bird calling my windowsill, being so lonesome, shaking that morning chill. Oh, little red bird, open your mouth and say, being so lonesome, just that flown away.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, little bluebird, pearly feathered breast.
From 2011, huh?
I've called Nichols all I got left. Oh, little bluebird.
This is old time country. Paul Bump. Is this West Virginia style or what? Oh. Just need a moonshine. You did not just your best, Dave. Magic Man.
Oh, little blackbird.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
There's trouble in this heart of mine. Oh, little blackbird sings a word song. Darkest trouble till winter's coming on. So long now I've been.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Yeah, a little Ricky Skaggs going on. Oh. Hey, brother, where art thou? Jigs Reels Radio KW Mix 98.5. That is our first of 3 tracks tonight of the New Music Monday. Allie Powers. And Winter's Come and Gone. Fitzy produced, and of course, his little bit of bluegrass addition to that, his touch. That was wicked. I really like that one. That really set the tone. Allie's got some more songs that I've uploaded to the Jigs and Reels Radio KW online radio station, the only radio station that plays Newfoundland music of all genres, including this one, a bluegrassy sound on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. By the way, thank you very much for those that tuned in on Saturday night. Went over 680 listeners in a 24-hour freaking period. That was amazing. And of course, that was because I was broadcasting Peter Jacobs live on the online station. So, yeah, and of course, today hit over 70, about 120. And then, so it's gaining traction. Really, really like that. So this will be uploaded along with her gospel tracks, the Sim Sisters. They got a couple of gospel, which I'm going to play in a couple of weeks. Okay, we'll get back to that. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. This next track, this young lady has been writing songs for most of her life. It wasn't until she began guitar lessons with musician, composer, and producer Ian Foster, and you've heard me play him tracks on this one, during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, that she realized the potential of turning her dreams of recording music into reality. Of course, with Ian's expert guidance and support, Megan recorded and released her first single back in 2023 called Notice, and is excited for opportunities to perform and promote her upcoming project. Megan and Ian are currently in the process of recording and producing Megan's debut album, due for the release in the summer of 2025. I stumbled across Megan on Instagram and talking about music and everything like that. We started following each other and told her what I do and so forth. And we carried on in a great conversation. And here we are on this December 16th day. We are ready to do this. Brand new track for me anyways. You might have heard it. If you haven't heard it, turn this up. Megan Aletha. The song is called Notice. Brand new music on Jigs and Reels Radio KW Mix 98.5. Maybe.
Snow is falling, people talking. I'm staring at my phone. How to help you, when to help you. It keeps me up alone. How do I bear this weight to save you from yourself when you don't know you need saving. How do I tell them who you are when you're gone again?
Wow.
How do I get them to
This is nice.
know you like I
The
do?
music, the instruments in the back, this fits.
Grieving you, but you're
That kick really gets you right here when it kicks in too. I like it.
Words and feelings hidden me.
So soft.
Tangled
Megan.
all along, begged a friend
Not forced.
to know, to go there all alone, afraid of what she might find. How do I tell them who you are? You're gone again, gone away so far. How do I get them to listen to me? To know you like I do, come back to me. I didn't notice you left when you first left me. To me, was it I didn't notice you left when you first left me. When was it exactly? Probably. I didn't notice you left when you first left me. Was it exactly?
Oh. You all know what I'm about to say when Jeremy put that on there, top 40 stuff. Certain radio stations need to get off their ass and start listening to this. This is the future right here of sound. Gorgeous. Wow. Jigs Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5. New Music Monday. That's Megan Aletha. Follow her, please. Follow her on Instagram. She's also on Facebook. You've seen me tag her. You got 2 different songs in here tonight, but both of them are killer tracks. That is a song called Notice. Expect some huge excitement from me and the show when the debut album comes out. Oh, wow. Got some comments on the back. Top 40, playable for sure. Beautiful. Megan, again, that's the very first time I hear it. I got to let you guys know, Megan, you're on the behind the scenes. Allie, you're on the behind the scenes. And I think I told you this on the message. And if anybody's tuning in for the very first time and they're listening to New Music Monday, I'll say it again. You guys know this, that have heard me before. I never pre-listen a song. I don't sit there and I put it up and I do in the podcast or I do it on the, it's live radio. So the very first time I hear a song is now. So as soon as I push play, my reactions on the behind the scenes are real. I'm listening. I'm taking it all in. You definitely can hear an Ian Foster, his stamp on that. That is the background sound, his instrument like that. That's Ian Foster. I can hear that. And the vocals that go with it, beautiful, stunning, soft. It just works. And yeah, so again, I never pre-listen to a song. It is always the very first time I push play, and that's the very first time I heard it. Same with Allie's track. So I'm going to play one more, Mr. Isaac Shanahan. So he sent me this email. And his last name is different than Shanahan. So I had no idea that it was actually from him until I got the message from him saying, hey, dude, hey, that's my track. would you be, would you be able to get that and do all that stuff? So all of a sudden I'm like, oh man, what's going on? So it was funny when I realized at the end of the day, it was Mr. Isaac Shanahan that did the song. And Isaac and I, we're supposed to get together last year at the Jam on the Rock, but it didn't quite turn out as what we thought it was going to be. So it didn't pan out, but he's planning on being at this year's Showcase on the Rock. And while this is getting queued up, let's take a few moments and we're going to be back with an Isaac Shanahan track. So give me a few seconds. We'll be right back. Hold on.
Should make the jump to
come on, download
right now, or maybe you're thinking about buying but have questions. Get the expertise you need to make the best decision and the one that's right for you. Contact Eva Munch, Remax Twin City Realty. All
it's
the
downloading.
You need. EvaMunch.com.
All right, so the song is downloading as we speak. Again, it's live radio. This is what we do. So I'm wearing, if you guys are on the behind the scenes, I'm wearing Fogtown, Newfoundland. And the reason why I'm wearing the Fogtown, Newfoundland is I will tell you. So Fogtown, Newfoundland is a barber shop / side shop, which sells a lot of great Newfoundland swag. One of them is the Fogtown, Newfoundland hockey jersey. We all know the Fogtown, or the Fog Devils. It was a recent hockey team before the Growlers, and then eventually there is going to be a new hockey team that's going to be gracing the presence at Mary Brown Center. I'll tell you that very, very shortly. But they also got hoodies, toques, T-shirts, and tonight I'm sporting the Fogtown, Newfoundland basketball jersey. Again, Puya, who's my barber for the last couple years, shaping the beard and everything. We talked about, going to Newfoundland and getting my beard done down there. And he's like, oh, he goes, I guess it can be done. I guess we can do it. So he's given me the freebie, so to speak, to go down and do all this fun stuff. So, it's taking forever. We're going to, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play another music track, and then we're going to come back to this one on Isaac Shanahan's. Again, you know what? I should have thought about this beforehand, shouldn't I? Here's some Zach Chalk. Another great Christmas track, Christmas Down Around the Shore on Jigs Reels Radio KW, Mix 98.5.
2 holes in the sheet and my outfit's complete. My gold beard leaves wet rings on the bureau. Meet up with the crowd. We're boys just alive. We only do this once a year.
Well, Miss Lana Button, March 7th, 8th, and 9th is going to be what's called the International Women's Day Festival at the Dildo Brewery. Yours truly is putting on an event with Angie and the brewery, 3 days celebrating the women of Newfoundland music. So this was a thought I had last year, very similar to this thought of going home and having this Tibbs Eve party in 2026. This came to me last year, and we're running with it. March 7th, 8th, and 9th at Dildo Brewery, the celebration of women in Newfoundland music for International Women's Day. That's where you want to go. Okay, so we talked about the Women's Singers Day at George Street. They may not do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Promote the shit right out of it. Get everybody going. 25 female musicians are going to be there in all genres as well, Lena. So mark that in your calendar, ladies and gentlemen. March 7th, 8th, and 9th. Oh, absolutely. As long as they're the ones singing, yeah, we know we already came. I know which ones you're talking about, and we've already discussed that. So, yeah, you have no issues, me brother. All right. Which one do I want to play? You know what? I'm going to play one of my favorite songs, Isaac. I see it on here. I'm going to play one of my favorite songs. Super, super excited.
It's a piece of my past and I want it to last. It's a part of what makes this my home.
You know, you always got that. You always got these songs, eh? Just like this one. No way. You've got a song like this that just is your very one of these ones that just are lasting on Christmas, like a Mummer song. It's like Down Forward's Christmas with My Family.
It's Christmas down around shore.
Jigs and Reels Radio KW Mix 98.5, and that was a Zach Chalk Christmas Down Around the Shore. 7:30. Well, I've got that one track here right now. Here we go. This is from my buddy Isaac Shanahan, and this has got to be one of my favorite songs. I love this song. Jigs and Reels Radio KW, new music.
In a dream, by the old canal, kiss my girl.
It's about time you came out with an album, Isaac. I've only been saying this for how long?
Dirty old town.
What's that one say there? Great job, Jan. Hey, invite Gaspé Gal. How are you? Eva Mays on TikTok.
From the dock, saw a train set the night on fire.
The album is called Yes, Isaac, it's about time. Or are you talking about me getting it downloaded? Arse.
Dirty old town. Dirty old town.
I love this. Well done, Isaac. I'm not answering the phone. No.
I'm going to be
Isaac Shanahan.
a big sharp box.
Right above you, Mr. Paul Bump.
Shining steel, tempered in
Isaac, would you like to relay your answer to Mr. Paul Bump out of West Virginia?
like an old dead tree.
Dirty old town, dirty old town.
Clouds are drifting.
See, I can get to the right point in this song. See, it's not too high. Allie, are you still on the behind the scenes? Megan, are you still on here? Because I'm about to ask you guys something. Fitzy already knows what I'm going to ask. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
Dirty old town.
Jigs and Reels Radio KW Mix 98.5. That's my good friend Isaac Shanahan. That only took him how long to get a song out? Great stuff. I love his voice. Isaac was supposed to take part in the showcase on the Rock last year in Carboneer, but could not make it. However, that's right. You do play with Maddie, and I'm really excited about that. This year, 2025. Again, I got so many things on the go, but you know what? I do it because I love it. I love it. So, March 7th, 8th, and 9th, we talked about this on the behind the scenes. We are going to do the International Women's Day Festival in Dildo, Newfoundland, at the brewery. 25 female musicians celebrating the women of Newfoundland music. No one, I don't think, has ever done this. But Jigs and Reels Radio KW is. I'm going to fly all the way home to promote great Newfoundland music of the female kind. That's right. 7th, 8th, and 9th. Mark that down in your calendar. And then in August, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, the location will be announced in the new year. But it is going to be called the Showcase on the Rock. It is no longer called the Jam on the Rock. It's basically new name, same premise, same reason. Bringing together musicians who want to get up on stage and show off their stuff that they normally don't get the opportunity to. For instance, Casey Fitzgerald. She's 12 years old. I have her on the bill. I also have a group, 3 12-year-old heavy metal kids, Dave White's kid. They're known as Rebellion. I also have a few other female artists and male artists and groups that are going to be taking part. Allie, Megan, and Isaac. I am putting the invite out to you 3 because I think you guys would do extremely well on that stage August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Would you like to be a part of the Jigs and Reels Radio KW Showcase on the Rock? You don't have to answer now, but I want you to know that you're already in. I've already marked you down, Megan. I've already marked you down, Allie. You're going to get up on stage and you're going to perform in front of hundreds of people. I'm going to be streaming it live. It's going to be broadcasted live on the online radio station. Oh, yeah. And this one's going to be bigger, better than it ever has been. It's only going to get bigger and better every year. Oh, yeah. August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, 2025. Megan's already in. Love it. That was it for our New Music Monday. We'll do this again next Monday. We'll see what kind of music we get. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's continue on, shall we? A song that was featured on the Trinity Hall Christmas album, #1, that was released last year. I'll be playing that in 30 seconds.
About Christmas that continues
Yes.
to captivate us.
So, Megan,
Christmas recalls how God
I can't tell you where yet. Well, I could on the behind the scenes. But yes, I want you there, Megan. I want you there to be on stage and let's have
Let's share
some
together
fun.
the joy of this holy season. Your Catholic parish looks forward to
Because
welcoming you
it is a, but no, you don't. You don't.
Church and local mass
Not this time,
house,
Dougie.
HamiltonDiocese.com.
All right, and we're back. And this album did extremely well for the Janeway Hospital. This was released last year, was a thought process of Mr. Greg Wells, Ryan, and Silly Cove Records. Trinity Hall Christmas album #1, as well as this year's #2. If you got a chance to see who performed at the Majestic, what a lineup. And again, all proceeds going to the Janeway. The Janeway has affected somebody some way. It has certainly affected me when my cousin was there and she was going through her incurable cancer. And so the Janeway was definitely there for her and my cousins. So it's touched somebody somehow, somewhere. So all proceeds have gone to the Janeway Hospital. And this was done on last year's Let's Go. It is none other than Fairgale. That's right. Christmas on Jigs and Reels Radio KW. A mix 98.5. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Dougie. You do not have to worry about scaffolding. This might be the next permanent spot if everything goes as planned, which I think it will. All right. Oh. Mix? You can bring mix if you want. It's going to be an all ages, Megan. It's an all ages. It's no beer tent. It's nothing at all. Absolutely. So we're going to have some, we're in the talks. We're going to go for some funding. Once this is all done, I got to get my, once the new year kicks in, that's when I'm going to be focused on the Dildo Brewery event. That one's near done. And then I'm going to be over into the rest of August. So Megan, count yourself in. I got to pick one of those dates, but it's going to be a 30-minute set. Yeah. It's going to be amazing. I'm so pumped. And there's nothing going on that weekend. Everything happens the weekend before, and it's the weekend before Labor Day. So the kids aren't back to school yet. It is awesome. All right. Got a thumbs up from you. All right, I'm playing, it's only 22. I guess I can play some more Christmas songs. Let's see. This is a great version. Oh, this one. Yes. Yes, actually, Mr. Doug Fry, I'm glad you brought that up. Yes. So this radio station has now changed its name. It's no longer CKWR. That's the official name. When the lawyers call us, we are known as CKWR. But on the air, our friends call us Mix 98.5. That's what we're now called. Not that anything's changed. Just the different during the day is the music that has changed. Now, mind you, Dougie, I've only been doing that for the last 2 weeks. Which one? You mean the Jigs and Reels one? No. That's on, did I say that? It's on Live 365 is what I meant. Geez, Doug, you're confusing me, man. You know it doesn't take me much. And I'm on my second can of Red Bull. Dude, you're really messing me up, man. Oh, I know. It's okay. So, Megan, this is the behind the scenes. I warned you of how much fun this would be. Buddy, I wish it was spiked Red Bull. Maybe for Tibbs Eve. Ooh. All right, Mr. Fitz, who's this? Come on, Fitz. I know you know who this is. I miss you, man. Booking my tickets in January. Ticket. Dana's not coming down with me in March because she's afraid of the weather. So unpredictable. Me, whatever. And then we're coming down in August. I know. I thank Mr. Fitzy for that one. He's the one that said, hey, give it a shot. All right. Do this one.
CKWR-FM is now Mix 98.5. This sound
See?
of the region.
Somebody should bring drums to the Legion. Who owns a set of drums? Do we know? Do we know who has a set of drums? I don't know. Who can play drums, though?
Now once again, it's that time of the year. We sat around the Christmas tree and all that song we heard.
I knew you'd like that one, brother.
Santa's big old bag. Now Santa's bag is different from other bags I know. At Christmas is it empty? No, sir, it is chock full. The one thing that we're proud of and is sure good news to hear. Santa's bag's still growing, it gets bigger every year. What would we do at Christmas if Santa's bag was small? There would be oh so many that would get no gifts at all. But Santa
Oh, just a bit. Oh, I figured as much, Dougie. I'm not really, Doug. You don't think for a moment. Oh, Steve Button is a hell of a drummer. Oh, wow. Hey, Steve, I don't think you're going to get recorded at Fitzy's studio anymore. It's going to charge you double.
It's a job to give up clean. It's always full of candy and to scrub and scrub. For a week, son and Santa's bake by soul.
You know what? At least they get no. It gives us something to look forward to. We got 2025, 2 big events, and then we got one already planned. Well, we'll have. Then we'll do the showcase on the Rock in August, and then we'll come down for Christmas on Tibbs Eve. Oh. And then Cuba in April, Dougie, remember. And then who knows how this could go. Maybe we could open up a bunch of us, like they did on the cruise. We'll open it up and hit, I tell you. Everybody can play drums. Come on. But can they play them as good as Fitzy? Fitzy's mom still has the old pots and pans that he used to beat on when he was a kid. I think you should sign those, Fitzy, and put them up somewhere. Sell them on eBay.
Zahir Woody, a 6'2" phenom from the Bronx, has taken the basketball world by storm. This undrafted 25-year-old from Morris College has found a home with the Newfoundland Rogues and is already making a huge impact. In a thrilling weekend matchup against the Sudbury Five,
who went to the game over the weekend?
Lit it up, averaging a scorching 31 points per game in just 39 minutes.
The Rogues went 1-1 over the weekend. They're 8-9-2, I think, on the year right now.
From the field. With performances like that, it's no wonder he's been named the Jigs Reels Radio KW and the Newfoundland Rogues Player of the Week. As the team heads into their well-deserved holiday break, fans
been watching a couple of people. They've always been flying back home in the States. A couple of the players. Can't wait till they come here in February. It's going to be fun.
VIP box to catch all the high-flying action live. Whether you're a die-hard or just looking for thrilling sports entertainment, the Rogues are sure to deliver. So mark your calendars and get ready to cheer on your hometown team as they continue their quest for basketball glory.
Many stories have been told about Aunt Martha's sheep, but not many about the lady who at times could be so sweet. This one kind of starts out not really oh so well, but ends up being quite a lovely story to tell. It was at a gypsy party about 4 years ago. We were out of work and the money was running low. We had no Christmas dinner, I know it's sad but true. So I came up with a plan, yes I knew just what to do. My 2 sons and I jumped out the back when I gave the go. We climbed up over top hill, trudging through the snow. We went into Aunt Martha's barn and quietly closed the door. Grabbed a sheep for Christmas, that's what we came here for. Come on, Joe, get her.
Well, you know I got to play it, buddy. You know it's a Christmas track.
We turned our flashlights on and we started to look around. There we saw a burlap sack laying upon the...
Oh, no, Marion. This is Mr. Fitz, the one that just chimed in above you. This is his song.
Said I lost some sheep some years ago, something I can't forget. Truth be told, I'll tell you boys, I now in the sack you'll find turkey, potatoes, and salt meat, and everything you need for a Christmas dinner to eat. I felt the warmth come over me as I folded up the note. My eyes started to water and a lump grew in my throat. On Christmas Day we had our dinner and everyone was there. There was lots left over for all of us to share. Never again will steal, thanks to her love and me. And the Mounties say welcome to join us for a fee.
Mr. D&A. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5. That's Mr. Dave Fitz, D&A. I remember when he sent me that song. The way it is a capital D and A and D in lowercase letters and A. And it was because of his a good friend of his. And so I thought it was always called Danda. And then he corrected me the one night. It's D&A. And I'm like, oh, that would make sense. So it's not Danda, it's DNA, and Aunt Martha saves Christmas. Ellison wins Cole's Santa's bag, and I kind of put it back to back because Aunt Martha's Sheep was written by Ellis Coles many, many, many decades ago. Junior Walsh, Santa looks a lot like Daddy. We had his son on the show not too long ago, Mr. John Boy Walsh. Fair Gale, Christmas, baby, please come home, baby. Baby, please come home. 7:51, you're on Jigs and Reels, and RDS in Quebec. If you have not heard, it's like TSN, but it's in Quebec letters, is reporting that the deal is done to bring a Quebec Maritime Junior Hockey League team to St. John's. While the exact price is not known yet, it's being reported that the Acadie Bathurst Titan has been sold for around $5.5 million, with the relocated team playing in the Mary Brown Center in next season, 25-26. The league held a Board of Governors meeting last week where it was believed the fate of the team was decided. It's reported that teams will fly from Halifax to St. John's to play 2-game stints, and St. John's is expected to be on the road 8 to 10 times a year. Now, we all know, as I said earlier in the show, St. John's was the home of the QMJHL Fog Devils from 2000 to 2008, and of course, then we had the Newfoundland Growlers. And now we have not only that, we have, $5.5 million is chump change. If I would have won the lottery, I would have brought him to Newfoundland. I would have got my box seats. Buddy, anybody that would have been on this live and see, you would have got seasons tickets for free. If I would have won the lottery over the weekend, I would have bought the team, brought them to Newfoundland. Oh, yeah, we would have all been sitting pretty. Filled the arena. As we all know, the Newfoundland Rogues, Jigs and Reels Radio KW, and the Newfoundland Rogues have partnered up to present to you the Newfoundland Rogues Player of the Week. So here, Woody was the Player of the Week this week. If you just heard that spot, great basketball. If you're never gone to see a basketball game, the hype, the energy, and these guys are undrafted NBA players. Okay, from out of college, they didn't get drafted, but they are definitely worthwhile watching. The Newfoundland Rogues, certainly a great team to get out. And again, the tickets aren't expensive. It's cheaper to take them out to then go into somewhere else, and it's awesome. So yes, go out and see the Newfoundland Rogues live in action. We got more music coming up. Calvin Hillier next.
Hey, it's me.
Percy.
You're drinking water. I can get pretty salty.
How are you, sir? I know, $5.5 million. Eh? Hello. I'm going to be playing that in the next week on Tibbs Eve, because that is a very popular song, so I want to wait until next week to do that. All right, sound good? Sound good, Bert?
The region of Waterloo. Buying or selling your home or an investment?
Extensive
market expertise and Canada's best in real estate. Even money. Remax Twin City Realty, all the confidence.
All right. All right, and we're back here on Jigs and Reels Radio KW. I got time for one more song. Remember, next Monday night is the Tibbs Eve show, the Christmas show, but we're going to call it, because we're Newfoundlanders, and it is the Tibbs Eve show. I'm going to see if I can bring some slush in. I just got to find myself a pail and do it throughout the whole show. Ooh, that could be trouble. I'll need a ride. I'll need a drive. Okay, I'll get lifted down here and take an Uber home. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tibbs Eve show next Monday night. So again, during the week, if you come up with a dedication or so want to say hi to somebody, it is going to be that Christmas time show to do that in. Time for one more song. Bootleggers Christmas. What is a Christmas show without some Calvin Hillier?
Not a ripple from Point Crew to St. Pierre. With the fog thick as cobwebs, I felt for the shore. The only sound could be heard was the swish of an oar. Then all of a sudden, from out of the night, on the road by the shore, flashed the mountain's red light. Here it is, Christmas Eve, Santa's on his way, and I'm an old bootlegger's boy, steaming
There we go.
in the bay.
Thanks, Dougie. Thanks for chiming in. I'm assuming you're done darts until the new year. Francie, I might just actually wear the whole suit next Monday night. You never know. You never know. I might surprise you. I might surprise you. Oh, that was a good show, guys. Thank you so much for chiming in. Hope you guys had some fun. Megan, Ali, if you're still on, thank you. I hope you guys, hope I did you proud, and because those songs are great, Megan. I can't wait. I hope you allow me to debut it, Mr. Howlett. I just played a song. Where were you, Rick? I played Isaac's song no more than a half an hour ago. Should have been listening all along, boy. But yeah, next week is going to be good. Yes, please. I appreciate that. Tibbs Eve 2026. Holy shit, man. I can't believe we're already planning that. That's going to be crazy. Crazy. Of course. Good question. I don't know if he is. And by the way, Zig's got a recorded show tonight. That's why he hasn't popped in here and behind the scenes. He's got a recorded show. I wasn't sure. Has it been that? How long, Fitz? Do you know? I might. If Angie does, I just might.
We'll paint the empty alky jars and hang them on the tree. One bootlegger's Christmas it will be.
Bow, bow. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5. That'll about wrap things up for me. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. That was a lot of fun. 3 great tracks on the New Music Monday. The chat with Terry Lynn and Justin, and a little bit of Miles on from Kitchen Party. We're going to do this again next Monday night, 6 o'clock Eastern. When you hear the Fables heave away, you know what you're going to be listening to. It is the annual Christmas show, but next week will be the Tibbs Eve show here on Jigs and Reels Radio KW. So until next Monday night at 6 o'clock Eastern, 7:30 Newfoundland time, may God bless you. May God bless the tropical island of Canada known as Newfoundland. You guys have yourself a great week. Good night! You guys on that side, blessings to you all. A good night to you. Let's get into this.
Did you know in Waterloo region?
And a good night to you guys. We'll do this again next week. Thank you so much. Boys, always looking forward to having you guys on. We'll do this again next week.